What's going on, everybody? My name is John J.P. Floyd. I am the producer of the song I Choose You, featuring Phoenix, and as well as Dakari, and all of the other musicians that were helping out, including Ray. I ain't forget about you, Ray. I'm currently in Texas right now, so that's why I got my little cowboy hat on. I don't normally do this, but it's a good look on me. With I Choose You, though, I want to just thank Phoenix, too. From the beginning, last year during the pandemic, a lot of musicians, and especially the musicians that are on this song, everything was kind of taken away from us. A lot of gigs and a lot of touring opportunities, or even teaching gigs, everything was kind of stripped down. And you're literally just kind of sitting in your thoughts, just sitting in your ideas and all of those different things. So when Phoenix presented the idea of this song, as well as like Psalms 51 and a few other songs that I've gotten a chance to just co-produce with her on, this song in particular was nothing new as far as just the concept of just bringing us to this studio, even though it was during the pandemic and we had our mask and things. But it was just great to just revisit just playing music, playing my instrument, like interacting with other musicians in the same room, and we're all just gravitating to all of the different same ideas as far as like how do we want to orchestrate and create this song. And from just us doing like a few takes and just fleshing out all these different ideas and making sure, me coming from being a horn player too, making sure our harmonies and our horn lines were intact, and the rhythm section, making sure they're locking in and grooving. And then for me, just once you just have all of those components, then I'm just trying to just orchestrate everything to make sure that everything has its window to be heard and everything has a purpose as far as just it complementing the bigger picture of the song, especially since you have Phoenix's vocal all throughout the song. My dad had a brief little letter or poem that Phoenix wrote that he recited Phoenix's vocals all throughout the song, as well as Dakari's pops, that's a pastor, doing a brief sermon towards the end. I wanted to just make sure that just throughout the song, it was almost like a roller coaster ride, and it just got you through your emotions, even though the moral of the song is still I choose you. And, with just you choosing anything that you decide to choose, I would just say, even for me, whether, different choices that you make, if it was like a short-term choice or a long-term choice, you always want to make sure just no matter what choice you make, it's always in the better favor of your life. Because a lot of times if you make different short-term decisions, they can hurt you in the long term, or even some bad long-term decisions can really hurt you in the long term. So I just feel like I just try to just, take everything day by day, but also just whatever choices and sometimes different opportunities and things like that, even interactions with different people. You always want to pick and choose your battles, but you want to make sure that you're doing everything for the better good and better judgment of something that you believe in. And no matter what, with this life thing, it's always a stepping stone. So even if you were to just kind of slip up, you always want to at least just try to just grow from that. So I just felt like just with this song, just saying just I choose you and things like that, for me, it was just always just choosing a higher purpose, and also just choosing the better judgments, and for anything that you decide to do. For me, if it's music or just a lot of different outside endeavors, or even just me getting tap into more spiritually and things like that, it's just like you just want to just make sure that you're making the right decision for yourself. And also with those right decisions that we make, we can make the world a better place too. As cliche as it is, I was just like, we need it. So that's just kind of my 2 cents about I Choose You, and I thank you all for listening. Peace.